All right. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hello, NJTB Wallace. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Let me get uh, send some people some messages. Hello. How is everyone doing? How is it going on this Tuesday night? You all have to excuse me because there is a storm that just came up literally like 15 minutes ago. I heard a little ting, 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 ting. And then all of a sudden, whoosh, thunder rolled and we're having a fall storm. So, yeah, there's a storm brewing outside. So, if you hear a lot of clinkling going on, it's because uh, there's a storm going on. It's hitting the flue of my um, fireplace over there. You all can't see it kind of in and out of the picture. Uh, so thank you all for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Um, Tonight we're going to finish up our discussion about pre-baby prep part two because there are things that I didn't tell you last week off of these 5 different sheets of paper and on my notebook that you need to know. So first of all, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Angela. I am a uh, newborn care specialist. I am a career nanny. I am a twin specialist. I care for over 38 sets of twins, and I have been taking care of children for over 40 years. Most of them have been babies. Hi, Miss Nisi. I've been looking for you. I have been looking for you. You won a prize a couple of weeks ago, and I tried to oh, you know what? I texted the wrong person. No wonder I haven't heard from you. Hi, Miss Nisi. Contact me. Send me a PM so you can get your prize. I sent to the wrong. I see now what my problem was. I sent it to the wrong person. Okay, so if you all are just joining me on TikTok, uh, can you double tap the screen to send likes so it can draw more people in? Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, and if you are just joining, you're welcome. And also, if you are just joining me, if you would like to participate in tonight's giveaway, please put a color, one of the 8 different colors, in the crayon box, the regular crayon box. Please put a color in the comments so that you can win a prize at the end of the night. You're welcome, Miss Nisi. Miss Nisi over here on Instagram won a couple of weeks ago, and I was caught myself sending you a message, a private message, but I see I spell your name wrong, and I sent it to the wrong person. So I apologize for that. That's my fault. Um, Let me grab my pen so I can put some stuff, write some stuff down. Um, Hold on a second. Let me grab a pen out of my purse. But for those of you who are just coming in, please share this video with new parents, new moms, new dads, uh, someone who is having a baby, because this is important information for them to know. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and get started because I'm trying to only be on here till 9 o'clock tonight. Um, I'm kind of like my grandmother. My grandmother does not like using uh, the internet, the phone, the electricity. Everything goes dark when a storm comes. So, and we've been having rolling blackouts here in Texas. So, I don't want to get blacked out. My computer is plugged into a surge protector, but again, this is a brand new computer. I've had it since March, and I don't want to lose it. So let's get started. Um, First thing we want to talk about is your home. I'll do a wrap up of last week. We talked about the nursery, the things that you need in your nursery, things you need in mom's room, in your personal room, things for changing the baby, changing if you're breastfeeding, have all that stuff readily available at your fingertips, so you won't have to get up and go and searching for it. Plenty of ice packs, heating pads, self-care, get your hair done before your hair and your nails done before you get go to have the baby. Take advantage of services like the doula, postpartum doula, newborn care specialist, and a board certified lactation specialist, a consultant. Keep a journal, keep a medical journal, start a medical journal and a food journal. The medical journal is for you. Make one for you and make one for your baby, just in case somebody know what medicines you're taking if something happens. And make a medical journal for your baby in case they come home on medication or at any time during their lives they have a medical journal so everybody can check the medical journal and nobody will overdose the baby. Okay, that's the purpose of the medical journal. The food journal is for you to have um, to if you're breastfeeding, write down what you're eating just in case you have to do an elimination diet. If you have to do an elimination diet, you can look on there and see, okay, baby's been uh, gassy for 3 or 4 days. What have I been eating? And then start the process of elimination. Hello, Alexandra. Hi, hello, Bimdi3. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Hi, Valerie. Thanks for joining me. Why the heating pads? Because if you have a C-section, and when your back aches, when your front aches, the ice pad, it depends on what which level you're in. Sometimes heat helps. Sometimes cold packs help, not hurt, but help. It just depends on your stage of healing as to when you need the heating pads and the ice packs. Um, Also, uh, breast, breast milk storage bags. Get you some. Have a Sharpie so you can write the date, the time. It's important for you to write the date and the time on your breast milk because nighttime milk has melatonin in it, and you want to make sure that if you're giving that breast milk, you want to that melatonin in it. You want to give it to them at night so they can sleep overnight. You don't want them sleeping all day long. So date and time and the amount on the breast milk storage bags. Make sure that you have different size flanges if you're breastfeeding because your breasts, when they expand, if they get over engorged, you're going to need a lot of larger flange than you would if you just, okay, it's been 3 hours, it's time to pump. If you're going to be pumping, uh, have a hands-free breastfeeding bra because you don't know when baby's going to cry. So make sure you have all these things on hand. Also have the little membrane flange valves. Those little suckers are easy to lose. I promise you they are. And you be just be looking like, I can't find it, I can't find it. Have some extra on hand. So if you can't find it at the moment, because I promise you, once you have a baby, mom brain happens. And when mom brain happens, you're like, I can't find anything because, mom brain. Yeah. So it happens. It's real. Um, let's see, what else did we talk about? Baby supplies, food journal. Also, you might want to get some nipple shields. Some babies don't latch like others, and they bite down. And when they bite down, that hurts. So get you some nipple shields so if they bite down, you won't be hurt. Okay. Okay. So I think that was the gist of everything besides all the little details in between that we talked about last week. Okay, so this week we're going to start out with pets. What to do with your pets before you bring baby home from the hospital. What you want to do is get a doll. If your pets, especially dogs, uh, if you have pets, make sure that you carry a doll around, sit on the couch with the doll, sit next to the dog or the cat or whatever with the doll, and pretend that you're caring for the dog. Keep the doll with you all the time so that this Your pet will get used to there's an extra something in the house that mama is carrying. There's an extra something in the house that daddy is carrying. It's a human, but make sure that you acclimate your dog and your cats and whatever other pets you have to the baby being in the house. Also, if you walk your dog, are you planning on walking your dog with the stroller? Get the stroller out early, put the baby dog in the stroller and practice. Because if you have never walked your dog with a stroller and the baby, and you got a baby on one side and a dog on the outside, you're gonna need that dog to be. You can't be running down the street after the dog and leave the baby in the stroller. You're gonna lose one or the other. So make sure that you have practice with your dog walking with the stroller before you get the real baby in there, because especially if you have the leash connected to the stroller, if you have a big dog and a squirrel runs by or a rabbit hops out, that dog is going to jerk and he's going to go, and it might tip the stroller over. So make sure that you practice with your dog before, your cat, or if you're, I know cats are not on leashes. Well, I have seen a cat on a leash. I take that back. So practice with your animals before. Hello, Alexandra. Thanks for joining me. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. Um, Also, blankets. Bring a blanket home from the hospital once the baby is born. Bring a blanket home. Send the blanket home from the hospital so that your pets can smell it. Can be aware of the smell, because baby's going to bring in a new smell. And some animals, when new smells come around, they get kind of, their senses, that especially the beagles, the hunting senses come out. Ooh, that's a new smell. What's going on? Gotta go find it. Gotta go seek it out. Gotta go get it. If you have like a hunting dog, that smell is going to rile that dog up. And so you take a blanket from the hospital that the baby has been wrapped in, send that blanket home before you get home with the baby, so the dog can get used, or the cat or whatever can get used to the smell of the baby being in the house. Uh, I work with a Great Dane every day. Every day I come, if I change lotions, that dog notices. I come through the house, come inside. She greets me at the door, and she sniffs me up from head to toe, because she stands. Her nose comes right here on me, and I'm 5'5". I'm not tall, but I'm not short either. But that dog's nose comes right here, and she sniffs me every morning. She sniffs my hands. She can tell when I have on new shoes. She will look down at my shoes and start sniffing my shoes if I change shoes, and I just let her inspect me. Once she's done expecting me, she wants me to pet her. That's our routine. Now, moms, when you bring baby home from the hospital, have the baby to stay behind with whoever drove you home, and you go in the house first, because your hormones have changed. And because your hormones have changed after the baby is born, you are going to smell different. So your pets need to smell you, and they know your face, but they're going to sniff you down head to toe, because things have changed. They will notice that your body has changed. They will notice that the scent of you has changed, and they're going to be curious and going to want to sniff you out. Like, what's going on? Make sure you calmly talk to your pets, you know so they get used to the smell, and have daddy, grandma, whoever is with the baby, have them to bring the baby in 5 to 10 minutes after you go into the house, because you don't want your new smell, baby's new smell. It's confusing, and it will cause confusion in your household with your pets. So, one smell at a time. You go in first, and dad and baby comes in next. And that way it's non-threatening, because dogs know when you're pregnant. I had a dog. She never jumped on me while I was pregnant. Soon as I came home from the hospital, she was all over me. And dogs will be protective, especially female dogs. Female dogs will be very protective of the baby. They may not be at first, but anybody come in their house, anybody coming to visit, they will get protective. I had to put my own dog outside before I could pick up my own baby because she kept barking at me and growling at me like, "Don't you touch my baby." She lay right down by the crib. Anybody came near the crib, she was like, "What you doing over here? You ain't no business over here. You can't touch this baby." She did not want me to touch the baby. Uh, Hello, Bappa Nannies. How are you? Thank you for joining me. She didn't want me to touch the baby because what about a clingy cat? Yes, a clingy cat too. Cats have claws, and they are uh, the cats that I have worked with. Some of them are sneaky, some of them are quiet, um, and some of them just loud, and you hear them coming. Most cats you don't. I've had several who have had conversations with me, would jump up on the counter while I'm cooking dinner for the boys, and just sit there like I'm human, and I understand. I'm a cat, and I understand what they're saying. So I just talk to the cat, and the cat started talking to me. So that's how we got along. Okay, hold on. My one of my connections was lost. Okay, sorry about that. They lost my connection to my. All right. Anyway, so as I was saying, um, I don't know what's going on with this internet, but my connection on Facebook was lost. I apologize, Facebook, in advance because I have uh, no clue what's going on. But make sure that your pets, your cats, your dogs, uh, make sure that whatever pet you have is kid friendly. There are certain breeds that are more kid friendly than others. And whatever you do, please don't wait until you 8.5 months pregnant to go get a puppy. Puppies chew. And you know what I'm trying to say? If the puppy will chew on your shoes, on the rug, on the toys, he will chew on your baby too. Just saying. So make sure that you have if you have a dog or cat or whatever you have, make sure you have them trained to you or you've had it for them for a while so that they will listen to what you say. Because there's once that baby comes in and that new crying noise, it may annoy some dogs or some cats. You never know. So make sure that you have a baby friendly breed of dog or cat. Uh, please consider this before you just oh the dog will be okay, and then you have trouble when you bring the baby home with the dog being okay with the baby. And know this because it's happened so many times. Dogs and cats, whatever your animal is, they will get jealous of the baby. Um, I work with the Great Dane, and sometimes when one of the reasons I should say one of the reasons that I pet her first when I go inside is because she's jealous of the baby. She doesn't show it all the time, but there are times when I am sitting on the floor across from the baby and she would just walk right through and plop down, separating me from the baby. And then she puts her head in my lap and just kind of goes like this, like, pet me, pet me. In other words, I need your attention. Stop paying attention to the baby and pay attention to me. Now, she's never tried to do anything to harm the baby, but we notice those little tendencies. if I'm feeding the baby, she will come over and put her head in my lap and just kind of look at me and count. Because she's so big, her head is like huge. And because she's so big, I can't feed the baby because she's in the way. She does those types of things that I need your attention. I need your attention. So be aware of that uh, with your animals. They will find ways to show you, I'm jealous of the baby. I need you to uh, give me some attention. So give them some attention, okay? Please give them some attention. All right. Now we're moving on. Before I move on, let me. Okay. Let me go back and let's see. See my. I have questions. Okay. So on Instagram, oh, it's in the middle of the night. Oh, that's right. You all are across the pond. Miss Nisi says, yes, my dog has been pooping all around the house and never did this prior to the baby. Yes, that's just like an older child. If you have like a 2.5-year old that has just gotten potty trained and then the baby comes and the baby's wearing Pampers, guess what? They're going to start wetting their pants. They're going to start pooping everywhere because they want to be the baby again. Dogs and cats are the same way. They do the same thing. Hello, cutie pie. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so let me see. Uh, Thank you, Jennifer, for the roses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What can I do if my 6 month old fights his sleep? Okay. Coral Bear, I will come back to that. Um, Let me see if I have any questions on topic because I'm almost done. And then I'll come back to the questions that are not pertaining the uh, to the topic for tonight. My young niece is pregnant. What should we expect? I'm nervous for her, but I want to be supportive. Okay, so hold on. I'll be back. I'll come back up. Do you do consulting? I'm soon to be alone with. Yes, I do consulting. You can look in my bio, and there is in my link tree in my bio, there is a when you click it on, it says book an appointment. You can book an appointment. Uh, and oh, you have twins, two babies. Okay, yes, I'm a twin specialist. I do consulting. So look in my bio, click on book an appointment, and we can do some consultations. Okay. And also, if you all are just joining me, please put a color. Hi, Nanny Miss Monique. How are you? Hello, Brad Walker. If you all are just joining me, please remember to put a color in the comments if you'd like to participate in the giveaway for tonight. The colors need to be red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange, brown, and black. I think I got all 8 of them. One of those 8 colors if you want to participate in the giveaway for tonight. Um, I answered that question. My 6 month been fighting his sleep. What can I do? Any natural remedies for teething, baby? Do you have any pump recommendations? Oh, there's so many on the market. I like the Medela. I also like oh, what is the name of that pump? Check with your hospital. There's a pump. You can rent it. I think you can rent it from the hospital. Well, I take that back. You may not be able to rent because of COVID. But let me get back to you on that as far as the pumps. Because my brain just went back. I know the Medela and there's I want to say it's the Frida. Oh shoot. If you hadn't asked me, I truly would have remembered. But let me know. Let me get back to you about the pump. Um, and I'm able to boost my supply even after 6 months post. will be able to boost my supply even after 6 months. Okay, Coral Bear, I missed part of your question. My 6 month husband fighting sleep. What can I do? Oh, and will I? Is that will I be able to boost my supply after 6 months postpartum? I have a video about. Um, I have a video about foods to eat and foods to avoid to help you produce more milk. Uh, but also use a warm cloth to make your milk drop down, fall down. If you use a warm cloth, they also have. Uh, I did a video on this little heat. Heat is like a massager and a heat combined that you can put on your breast to help your milk come fall down and to because the heat and the massage gives you more gets is more productive, makes your pumping more productive. What about a clingy cat? Yes, the clingy cat is going to be clingy. I have a question: how do I get my baby to love sitting in his chair while feeding him? Yes, I'm scared about the cat not liking the baby. I'm getting a kitten soon. Ooh, okay. So you're getting a kitten soon. Just make sure that your kitten, if you're planning on having children, make sure it is uh, a breed that is kid friendly. Happy Tuesday, scrolling through lives, going giving roses just because they bless. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the roses. Love your content. Thank you, Aaron. Black, love that. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Okay, so let me finish this and then I'll scroll back through the questions that I didn't answer. Hello, Coco Kisses. Hello, Soyo Moni. Okay, I hope I didn't botch your name. All right, now the last part for your home. Yeah, okay. For your home, get all of your home repairs done before the baby comes. You don't want renovations to be going on, dust flying everywhere, part of your house blocked off, and you can't get to it, and you're recuperating from having a baby. Get all of that stuff done before the baby is born. Tell your lawn guy, your maid service, if someone comes, your chef, whoever, all the people that frequent your home on a bi-weekly or weekly basis, get the lawn guy because oh my gosh, it irritates me now that the baby's schedule has changed. It's so much better. But the lawn guy comes by on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. and I'm like, can y'all change this? But it's not my home. It is I work as a nanny. So it's not my place to say, can y'all come at a different time because the baby sleeps between this time and this time, and I need y'all to be gone. Either come early and get it done while we're out for our walk, or come later after nap time and get it done. It's Texas. She sleeps from 10:30 to 12:30. So that's kind of hard because by 12:30 it is hot, hot, hot. So get your lawn people, your gardener, your landscape, whoever comes by, your Terminex man who comes by and needs to be in the house or on the outside of the house. Um, have them to come set it up with your baby's nap time. Set it up with a time that you can um, that is more comfortable for you than it is for them. See if they can set it up a time, and even if they can't come in that day, if you could set it up another day to come if they can come at that time and on another day, set that up because I promise you, when you just get that baby down and that long service comes 15 minutes later and they're there for 20 minutes and the baby's screaming and yelling because babies are sensitive to sound and that Lawn guy is, and that's all you hear. And they come outside the baby's room and but the baby's window, and they, oh, trust me, you are not going to go and hold that baby for 20 minutes while they cry and scream because the lawn guy's there, and then try to get them back to sleep, back on schedule for one day. So make arrangements for that. Also, uh, create a sign for the front door. Please do not knock. Baby is sleeping. Put it over the doorbell so that they will see. Do not knock. Uh, Hide the doorbell. Put it by the. I've had many a sign. Please do not knock. Please do not ring the doorbell. Baby is sleeping. Matter of fact, I got so lazy one day, I had it on there the whole day. And I had two deliveries sitting at my door. When I opened the door to let the kids out, I was like, oh, when did these come? And then I realized my sign is still up. So get the door, get a sign. Even if you have to make, I printed one on my computer, put it in a sheet protector, and put a hole, punched a hole in it. I had a hook on the door, a magnetic hook on the door, and I would just take that magnetic hook, take it because my door was it wasn't a wooden door, it was a metal door. But even if you don't have a metal door, they have, if you have a glass door, they have like the little suction cups. Put that little suction cup on the outside and stick that sign up there. Do not, and I had it in bright red. How can you miss that? Okay. So get that done. Also, assign a gatekeeper. And when I say assign a gatekeeper, get somebody who you know that's bold enough to say, okay, it's time for mama to take a nap. Y'all got to go. It was thanks for coming over and visiting. Gotta go. Because you are recovering from having a baby, and your baby needs rest, you need rest, you need time to eat, if especially if you're breastfeeding. And sometimes, we feel bad sitting companies here, and we sitting here and we're hungry and we know we need to eat, we're about to pass out because we got to breastfeed this baby. I need my water, I need my snacks, I need a meal. Have a gatekeeper. Also, I know COVID is with the vaccination and everything, everybody's, being more free, going places and doing things. If you're going to have visitors, have a schedule. That's the gatekeeper's uh, a responsibility. Also, have plenty of soap and water. I know hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer. But if you're putting hand sanitizer on your hands and you touching that baby's skin is sensitive, and you got hand sanitizer on your hands. If your hands sweat, that sanitizer, you don't wash sanitizer off. You just keep it on there and keep going. It will sting the baby's skin. So have soap and water available for your guests. Hand sanitizer, use it as a last resort, but have them to wash their hands thoroughly with soap and water. Have plenty of paper towels so you won't have to be using the same towel. Have plenty of paper towels available so that they can dry their hands and throw it in the trash, and you don't have any germs left behind. Hello, Danny. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Now, um, because of that, um, let's see, what else was I going to say? Nap time, wash hands. All right. We talked about the postpartum plan last week. Have a postpartum plan. Have someone that knows you, uh, that your nanny or your can talk to, or your newborn care specialist, or your doula. I have, even though I am a newborn care specialist, I do support, have do postpartum support, but I am not a postpartum doula. So if somebody goes left, mama goes left, and I go right, mm, so we have, I have to call somebody and say, hey, I got a mama here that's doing this, and this. What do I need to do? Also, if you are NCS, a nanny or whoever, Tell the mom, I'm not trying to gang up on you. I'm trying to help you. I know you're probably not going to remember this after you have the baby, but I am trying to help you, not hinder you. I want you and baby to have the best experience possible. So I'm going to call my friend because you getting frustrated because baby won't latch. Let me call my the IBCLC, which is the breast feeding consultant, and let her, have give me a few words. I am a lactation educator, but there I have limitations and I don't practice outside of my scope of limitation. That's just like, me going in the hospital and say, oh, girl, let me fix your baby. All you gotta do is this. Here you go, take him home. Guess who that guess who gonna go to jail if I try to do that. So we don't want I always have somebody on speed dial. Have a postpartum plan. If there's a difference between baby blues and postpartum mood disorders. So have a plan. I always plan with my moms. Who is the person who knows you the best? Because if I see you getting a little cray cray, I need somebody who can tell me, oh, that's just her personality. Oh, that's just how she reacts to things. Oh, that's normal. Okay, so if that's normal, okay, cool. But if it's not normal, I'm gonna need daddy to come and talk to mom, take her outside, get some fresh air. Uh, and sometimes that's all it takes is just a change of environment to make you feel better. But if it's continual, you're gonna need some help beyond what I can give you. I can sit and listen to you, but I can't help you. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a postpartum doula. There are certain things that I can do, but when it gets beyond my scope, if it goes outside of this little bubble, then I need to call outside of my bubble and get some people in here so I can help you. So have that in place with whoever your person is. Have that in place. Also, check out the baby apps. Um, I've done journals. I've done baby apps. The Hatch Baby has a baby app that allows you to put in the bottle entries, what the baby, how many ounces, the pamper changes, the when your pump schedule, when you're pumping, your breastfeeding schedule, all of that. Baby Connect is another app that's good. Baby Tracker is good. Um, and also, if you don't want to invest in a sound machine, there is an app that you can put on an old iPad or old telephone. As long as it's connected to the internet, y'all hear that thunder? It's really going over here. Uh, it's I forgot what I was saying. Okay, white noise. Uh, get you there's a white noise app that is absolutely free. It has about 20 different sounds on it. Um, it has white noise, pink noise, brown noise, uh, purple noise. Now, I will say this, little girls, in my experience, this is just my experience. It's not a study that has been nationally done. This is my experience in working with babies over 40 years. Yeah, the thunder is loud. Thank you. I thought it was just me. Uh, but white noise works well with little girls. Brown noise works well with little boys. And the reason I know this is because white noise has a higher frequency and it doesn't bother little girls. Now, brown noise works with little girls too. But if you have little boys, try brown noise over the white noise because the brown noise has a deeper timbre like the thunder. The white noise has the frequency like radio, like you're twisting the radio and you hear that. Yeah, that kind of frequency, little girls can take it better than little boys. I've had twins, girl boy twins, and I had white noise on, and the little boy would just fidget and you're just going like this. And the minute I turned to brown noise, it was like his body just went. So I started testing the girls and the boys. And I did about 20 different sets of twins, and the little boys that I took care of versus the little girls I took care of when I did singletons. And every time, if I turned the white noise on for the little boys, they would always kind of just, fidget a little bit. I turned the brown noise on, and the brown noise, they just like, okay, I'm going to sleep now. And so, just from my opinion, just saying, from my opinion, uh, brown noise. So there is brown noise on the on that app of white noise. Okay, so food train. Organize your food train. If you got people going that want to bring, well, what can I do? Can I bring you some food? Can I have it organized? I don't know if you want to use your gatekeeper for that or you want to use somebody else for that, but have someone who is going to organize your food train. They have calendars now where you can put it on the calendar. This is what I'm going, and make a list before the baby is born. Make a list of your favorite foods. Make a list of things that you are allergic to, because you don't want somebody to make a casserole. I have I promise you, I'm allergic to mushrooms, and a lot of casseroles have mushrooms in them. And the casserole comes in, and I didn't say anything. Oh, uh, it's okay, and it ends up in the trash. I don't want to waste anybody's money. I don't want to waste anybody's time. If you're cooking for me, that is special. If you pick it, even if you're giving me a gift card or picking it up, that's special to me. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste your energy or your money by letting you buy something that I'm allergic to. I can't even eat. My husband may be able to eat it. The people who come and visit may be able, family who's staying with me to help me take care of the baby may be able to eat it, but I'm allergic to it. So I can't, and you're doing it for me. What's the use of doing it if I can't enjoy it because I'm allergic to it? So make a list of the things that you are allergic to. Make a list of the things that you like, so they will bring you things that you like and not some, okay, what is this? And I don't recognize what that is. And you picking at it, and yeah, list. And pack your bag for the hospital. Have your bag ready. Okay. And here are a few things that you will need. Hold on, let me find my list. Here are a few things that you will need: your cell phone, and even though you have your cell phone with you, and you have bring a charger, bring a couple of chargers with you, but make a list of important numbers. So just in case you are asleep and all the numbers that they need, this whoever needs to contact whatever is in your phone and they can't get to your phone because you have a lock on your phone. And okay, so what's your code to get in your phone? I'm not gonna want to wake you up to have your code, give you my code. Then I'm up and then I'm feeling obligated to sit here and entertain you. No, make a list of the important numbers that you need. Give them to your husband or have a list sitting by the bed, on the table, wherever you are, at the hospital or at home. Make a list of those important numbers so that more than just you know those numbers. Okay. Also, you want to want. I like being comfortable. I'm sorry, but that gown that they give you that ties in the back, and when you get up to go to the bathroom, it's all this wide open. Mm-mm. I want to be comfortable. So take your a gown. It's easier to work with. If it's easier to work with a gown, then especially if you're having a C-section, it may be easier to work with a gown uh, and a bathrobe, because I don't want people coming in and I got to pull the covers up all the time. I will, put my bathrobe on. Make sure you get some socks and some slippers. Comfortable, comfort. This is what we're talking, comfort. Take a nursing bra, some maternity underwear, uh, a change of clothes, and some comfortable shoes for when you're coming home from the hospital. Take baby clothes. Baby needs clothes coming home from the hospital, whatever outfit you're going to have for the baby blankets, the car seat. Do not forget the car seat. They ain't going to let you leave the hospital if you forget that car seat, okay? Take the car seat with you. Have it in the car so that you can put the baby in there. If you again get your hair done before, if you need some tie backs, the scrunchies, take those with you. Take some moisturizer for your lips because um, I don't know about you all, but I had to have the anesthesia and it just kind of dried me out and my lips were cracking. I learned this one personally, and I please go give me some chapstick. Please go give me some cocoa butter, some something, some Vaseline, something to put on these lips because my lips are cracking and they're hurting. So make sure you take toiletries, including your toothbrush. Um, be careful with your soaps and lotions because your baby is sensitive and you're going to be holding your baby. So uh, you might want to get some unscented lotion and some unscented soap so that some sensitive skin soap so that you won't uh, you don't know what your baby is allergic to and what the baby won't be allergic to so that you can have that on hand and use that instead of that. I love Bath and Body Works, all the smells and all the flowers and all that. That may not work with your baby because babies smells are very sensitive. Take you some massage oil. I remember this is 30 some years ago, but I got a massage. My legs were hurting uh, after I had my feet in the stirrups. My legs were hurting, and I got a massage. Um, my legs massaged right there on the spot in the hospital. So take books, magazines. If you're not, it, you know, my by the time I had my third one, I was good. I was good to go. I'm like, I know what to do. It didn't knock me out as much as the first two did. So I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs, and they only have two or three stations on the TV. Take something to entertain yourself. I Audiobooks. That's something that you can just lean back, put your plugs in your ear, and just kind of go. So I love audiobooks, something that's, funny, something that's not going to be depressing, but just something light. A magazine, your favorite baby magazine, um, and make a registry. Make a registry and have someone to check it for you. Okay? Because sometimes when you make a registry, sometimes you put stuff on there, you just like, I don't know. So make a registry, have someone check it for you. And let's see, what else? Breath mints and snacks, especially if you're breastfeeding. Take your favorite snacks with you. I would suggest not taking things with nuts in it because if you're breastfeeding um, and your child may be allergic to nuts. So I would suggest that you not take anything with, nuts in it to the hospital uh, as part of your snacks. Um, but that's about it. Now, um, yeah. So that's just a few things that I suggest that you take to the hospital. Okay, let me go over here. I'm going to start on Instagram and see if I have any questions. Good advice. Uh, Nicole, hello, Nicole. How are you? Is there an age I can stop burping baby and she will burp herself? Baby is currently not. Oh, girl, you should have stopped a long time ago. Yes, stop burping your baby because if your baby is eating food, they're probably burping themselves. And I usually stop between 6 to 8 months when they get to the point where I get ready to put them on my shoulder. By the time I get them up there, they have already burped. I'm like, okay. When they're eating and they burp, most babies can burp on their own between 6 to 8 months. It just depends on your baby. But if you notice that your baby is burping or they have gas, then go ahead and burp them. But if you notice that they'll do it on their own, don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back over here to um, TikTok. Okay, so what can I do if my 6-month-old fights his sleep? Most babies fight sleep. The best thing for you to do is to have a routine or a schedule. Have a schedule of, and when you have a schedule, their bodies react to that schedule because they're used to being up at this time or going down at that time. And you'll find 15, 20 minutes before they go to sleep, they start rubbing their eyes or pulling at their ears or whatever their sleep thing is. Uh, and I know one child, she used to pull at her hair, and I knew she was sleepy. If you have them on a routine, a daytime and a nighttime routine, it helps them to fall asleep. Not that they're not going to fight it. A lot of babies are just, no, I'm not going down. And then sometimes when they get overtired, they fight it. So that's why it's good to have a routine, because you don't want them to be overtired, because when they get overtired, that's the hardest time to put them down for a nap, because you have pushed them beyond tired, and now they're just cranky, and I'm going to fight you, and I'm going to fight you tooth and nail. So get a schedule, have a routine for bedtime, a nap time. If it's we're going to change your pamper, we're going to give you a bottle, we're going to read a book, I'm going to burp you, I'm going to sing to you, and then I'm going to put you down. That triggers the brain. Okay, it's time to go to sleep. Turn the sound machine on, dim the lights. All those things trigger the brain, but do them in order every day. It takes practice. Do it in order every day. Do it uh, each time for nap time. Whatever that routine is, it triggers the brain to say it's time to go to sleep. Just like when you come in. When I go into my baby girl's room, I sing a song to her, my wake up song, and uh, she kind of slowly rises, and then she'll look up at me, and I'll turn the lights from dark to red so that she can adjust to the light. And then I'll slowly, because they have their lights on Bluetooth, I can slowly, I started at like 40%, 46% red, and then I'll slide it up to 70, and as she wiggles around and stretches out, I'll take it on up to 90. Once she starts standing up, then I turn the lights on, the actual lights on. So um, that's what what I suggest. Have a routine, have a time and a schedule. This is what we're gonna. It's nap time is at 10 o'clock. Start 9:30. Get your routine. So by 10 o'clock, your baby is asleep. So that's what I suggest for that. My young niece is pregnant. What should we expect? I'm nervous for her, but I want to be supportive. She's going to need plenty of support. I don't know how young she is, but don't take motherhood from her. And I say that, um, don't take motherhood from her, because sometimes uh, older aunts, uncles, grandmas, whatever, girl, you don't know what you're doing. Give me that baby. That is the worst thing you can tell a mom. She doesn't know what she's doing. All I'm trying to do is love on my child. I don't know everything, but let me try to figure some of the things out. Gently suggest to her things. Uh, if you take psychology, you know how to make it think them it's their idea. So gently suggest things to her. Don't snatch the baby. I remember someone tell me, give me that baby. You don't know how to love that baby. I snatched my baby. I was so mad. I snatched my baby right back. I said, don't you ever touch my baby again. Go. Bye. See you. How you gonna tell me I don't know how to love my baby? I know you probably meant it as and it was an older person. I know you probably meant it as uh, a joke or being sarcastic, but when you tell a mom that after she just had a baby and she's in postpartum, no, wrong thing to say. Wrong thing to say. So be careful about how you suggest things and how you tell them things, because it can be misconstrued and it can be taken the wrong way. And consider that she is in postpartum. So whatever you're saying to them, be kind and gentle the way you're doing it and the way you're saying it. And ask if she needs help, instead of telling her, girl, I'm gonna help you do this, I'm gonna help you do that, and I need to do this and you need to do that. And instead of giving instructions, ask questions. Be gentle, be kind. Okay. Um, and talk. Be supported by talking and listening. Any natural remedies for a teething baby? Um, I have used chamomile tea. Check with your doctor before you give anything to the baby. I don't care if it's all natural or not. But chamomile tea. Uh, I've also carrots. Be careful if the baby doesn't have teeth. Carrots are good to for them to kind of chew on. If they have teeth, be very careful because they'll start chewing off little pieces of the carrot. Um, but yeah, carrots work well. Um, let's see, what other natural things have I done? I've taken purees, and it depends on the age of your child. I have a video that says eating while teething. I've used the mesh. Hold on, let me see if I can. They're right in front of me. Let me hold. Yeah, excuse me for reaching over. I'm trying to get these off of these hooks. Ah, okay. So this is a mesh feeder. This is a silicone feeder. I put purees. You can put ice in here. You can put frozen breast milk, frozen formula. You can also put uh, frozen food. I've frozen purees and put that in here and these and give it to them. It helps to soothe their gums. It also helps them to eat while they're teething, because some babies stop eating because the sucking from the bottle, when you're sucking the bottle, it pulls. If you've ever had a tooth pull, the doctor tells you don't suck from a straw, because it'll pull the clot out of the socket where the tooth was. Well, the same thing goes when you're teething. Babies don't like to suck because it pulls, and because with that pulling going on in their mouth, it hurts. So this is a way, using these is a way of numbing the gums and also getting them to eat at the same time. If you trying to get them to eat milk, drink their milk or breast milk or formula, put it in here. Let them go for it. They can hold it. Um, it's gonna be messy. I put them in a high chair and let them go. Okay. Um, thank you for the roses, Coral Bear. Thank you. My 6 month old has been fighting to sleep. Okay, we talked about that. I'm still trying to think of that other pump. Let me write your name down. And when I find it, I'm going to send you a message. Um, okay, let me put down here breast pump. I have to write things down because if I don't, I won't remember it. Okay, so Thank you all for following. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, uh, we talked about the breast milk. Clingy cat, we talked about that. How do I get my baby to love sitting in his chair while feeding him? Okay, so they have these toys that you can put on your on the tray of the high chair. They have like little suction cups in them. Um, I will take. Let me write your name down. I will take some photos. I take a video, do a video of high chair toys, uh, and I will post it hopefully tomorrow because my little girl has like several different high chair toys, and it has like a little suction cup, and some of them come out of the suction cup. Um, and we have these you can use links or straps, and we put it on the chair so that when she's eating they're hanging off to the side. Once if we have to get up from the and go get something from the refrigerator to entertain her, we put the toys, grab from one from the side and just put the toys on top of her high chair. And when we put the toys on her high chair, she's fine. She plays with them and she's fine. So I will. So just be on the lookout for the high chair toys. There are many different toys that you can you if you use the straps, you can put teething toys, attach teething toys to them. But these are specifically have like a suction cup, and you can use them for the high chair. You can use them for put them on the table if they're sitting at the table. You can pretty much put them anywhere, on a shelf, on one of the extra saucers. You can put them pretty much anywhere, but we use them specifically for the high chair, so that she won't get so used to them. Oh, I don't want that anymore. And we switch them out so that she's not playing with the same one all the time. And that way she stays entertained and not bored with, oh, this is the same old thing. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I'll make a video about the high chair toys. So I'm writing all this stuff down. Happy Tuesday. Okay, saw that one. Love your content. Thank you, Aaron. Okay, so it's 9:02 at 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, I'm calling. If you haven't put a color in the comments, if you want to participate in tonight's giveaway, put a color in the comments. Uh, the colors the 8 colors in the regular crayon box: red, yellow, blue, green, purple, orange, brown, and black. Yeah. So uh, put your color in the comments box. So because at in 2 minutes I'm going to be calling out who the winners. I'm looking as I go along to see if I have anybody who has the color. I wrote the color down before I went live. If you all have been here before and seen me before, you know. Okay, so such good info. LOL, I'm so nervous. You got this. You got this, Sudden. You got this, Sudden Family TV. You got this. Tips for the terrible twos. Okay, so terrible twos start at 18 months or so. They don't start at 2. By the time they get to 2, they were in the height of the terrible twos. Uh, Routines. Know what triggers your child, and always have something, a song in your pocket, a snack, a juice box. No, not a juice box, a water. What am I trying to say? Sippy cup. That's what I'm trying to say. Not a juice box, a sippy cup. Um, have it rotate toys. If your child has a lot of toys, rotate them on a monthly basis or every other month. Uh, is They have played with them before, but when you bring them back, it becomes special again. Like, oh, I haven't seen this toy in a while. So rotate toys. Um, what else? Tantrums. If you see it coming, you can avoid. If you can avoid them, you see it coming. Redirection is great for temper tantrums, and for the terrible twos. Give them choices. I put clothes out. Okay, give them choices. Or I will put clothes that match together, and I will give them choices. Okay, so do you want the red pants or the green pants? I always try to make sure that I have two or three shirts to go with each pair of pants, so that if they choose the pants, okay, which one of these three uh, shirts would you like? Which one would you like to wear? Let them have choices so they have control over their lives. Let them dress themselves. You have to be willing to give them enough time to dress themselves, to help themselves, to help make them independent. Independence is all about the twos. Finding their independence. Mama, don't do it for me. I do it. I do it. I do it. I'm big girl. Find a way to continue to build upon their independence, because 2 year olds is all about independence. Also, don't take them to the store if it's close to nap time. Make sure they're fed before you take them to the store. Make sure you take snacks and things with you. Make sure you take entertainment with you. And if possible, when you go to the grocery store, whatever store you're going to, um, if you're taking the stroller, have toys on the stroller that they can play with. Don't go to the toy section unless you plan on buying something for them. Okay? Or have a rule that they can have something small. But for a 2 year old, that something small has to be age appropriate. So it's probably going to be bigger than something small. So take toys with you. Okay? Uh, but those are a few tips about the 2 year olds. I'm so nervous. C-section is scheduled next week. Okay, Miss Tang, I am praying for you. I'm writing your name down right now. I'm writing your name down right here. All right, you having a C-section next week? All right. I know you're gonna be busy with your baby, but I will be praying for you and keeping you in mind. And I wrote your name down, and I know you probably won't get back to me, but I will send you a message to check on you and the baby. Okay? How long should they nap and know when it's time to introduce more food or milk? Okay. Nicole Elena, how old is your child, first of all? That's first of all. And you're asking about weaning them off the bottle. How long should they nap? Depends on the age of your child. Uh, Zion's mom. Okay, hold on. I got you mixed up with Nicole. Zion's mom. You want to know how long should they nap and how many times per day? Um, it depends on their age. Some at around somewhere around 6 months, they should transition over from 3 or 4 naps a day to two long naps and one short nap. By the time they get 9 months, they transition again to two long naps a day. And then by the time they turn, uh, and when I say long naps, I mean like 2 hour naps. And then somewhere around 15, 16 months, they transition to one nap a day. Somewhere I usually have that nap right after lunchtime, and they will sleep from 2 or 3 hours and that one nap time. But make sure that when you put them down for a nap, that you count backwards. And when I say backwards, count backwards about 4 hours uh, before bedtime, because you want to give them plenty of time to exercise, get their wiggly jigglies out, have a snack, have dinner, bath time, all that good stuff. So count at least 4 hours back from bedtime to where the nap needs to stop. Okay. I hope I answered your question because I have no clue how old your baby is. How do you wean off bottle and know when it's time to introduce more food versus milk? Okay, so around a year old, most pediatricians say to take them off the bottle. And I used to work in a daycare, and the rule was, I mean, this was part of the rules. We had to have, the babies couldn't have bottles after 1 year old. When they turned a year old, they could have babies bottles at home all they wanted to, but in the daycare, they were to have sippy cups. Um, so I start my babies, once I know they can hold their bottles. I start giving them cups um, around 6 months, because that's when they start eating more food. By the time they are a year old, they should be eating enough food to sustain the vitamin intake that they need. I also suggest giving them a vitamin supplement, because there's no way they can eat all the colors that they need and all the foods to get all the nutrition that they need within. Hello, Playful Acres. How are you? There's no way that they can eat all of that food that they need. So I suggest giving them a vitamin supplement at a year old. But usually at a year old, they're off the bottle. I would still give them milk. If whether you're going to give them soy milk, cow milk, almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, whatever milk you're going to give them, I would still give them milk throughout the day. I would still give them water. Make sure they have plenty of water throughout the day, uh, so they can stay hydrated. But their main vitamins are coming from their food and from the vitamin supplement. When they have formula, most all of their vitamins and minerals are in that formula. Once they're off the formula, they need something to make up for all those vitamins that they're missing. So feed them a variety of fruits and vegetables and meats and grains, and also the vitamin. I can't stress enough the vitamin. But uh, I introduce more food as they get older. Say like by 12 months old, most of my babies are eating whatever I'm serving for lunch. Whatever I'm serving for dinner, I may have to cut it in smaller pieces, or uh, make sure that it's ground up real good for them to eat it. But most of my babies are eating whatever. I don't cook separate meal for them, is what I'm saying. I don't cook a separate meal for them. They have the same meal that I'm having. Hello, Bala Montessori. Hello, Flourish with Sherman. Hello, how are you? Hi, Irish. Goodbye. Uh, and I think that was all of them. Okay, if you're just joining me, all right. I'm going to look and see. I'm going to stop answering questions right now, and I'm going to look and see if anyone has the color for tonight. I don't see it yet. I haven't seen it yet. Purple, purple, brown. I think I see one. Let me write this down this way. Let me keep going. Let me see if anybody else has it. The color. All right. I only see one color. Let me check over here on Instagram. to see if I have the color. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so the color was green. And I have one person who guessed green. Loving Lyle always. Congratulations. Send me a DM so that I can send you your prize. So I can connect with you so I can get your prize to let me write this down. Wow. I have a whole list of stuff going on over here. So I have to write things down so I can go back through my notes tomorrow and figure out who's doing what. So, Loving Law Always is the winner. She guessed the color. The color was green. Now, let me finish answering questions. So I need to get out of here. Thank you for the content. Okay, hold on. I lost my place. Somebody made a comment and it flipped it up. Uh, how do you wean off bottles and when is the time? Okay, so the part of the question, how do you wean off the bottles? Um, my babies, some of my babies, the bottles represent milk, and I will put a little milk and a little water and give them just a little bit. I go from, if they're drinking 7 ounces, we go 7 ounces to 6 ounces to 5 ounces to 4 ounces, and the milk just keeps getting less and less because I want them to drink it out of a cup. So I keep lessening that bottle, and then when we get down to 1 ounce, then they get water in the bottle. And most of the time, they look at you and throw the bottle back at you because this is not milk. This is water. Okay, well, here's a cup of water. I mean, a cup of milk, and they'll drink their milk. So the amount that I'm taking out of the bottle, I put it in the cup. So if I'm taking 1 ounce out of the bottle, I'm putting that 1 ounce in the cup and giving it to them. If I'm taking 2 ounces, I put it in the cup, give the 2 ounces in the cup, and so on and so forth until they realize the bottle's gone and milk is in your cup. Now, this is not a fast paced thing. I do it gradually. I start out somewhere in that 11-month realm, and I switch them strictly. I give them more of the cup than I do the bottle. And most babies like that security bottle at night. I will give them the security bottle at night, but it's like I said, less, 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 and less. And then at night, you give them that bottle of water, they're looking at you like, are you serious? You're not giving me water. Now, they may have a fit because there's no milk in that bottle, but I will give them a cup, let them drink their milk, and then we go to sleep. So gradually take it down a notch and take it down a notch. Should I say an ounce? Uh, when age, at what age those mesh and silicone? I usually give the mesh and the silicone starting around four, between 3 to 4 months. If they're teething early, I use the mesh and the silicone with milk or formula. Once they start eating food around 6 months, I will add food in here. I've added the purees. I will add the purees in here to get them to eat. Now, I like both of these. I like this one because it you can hold more in here. I like this one because it's easier to clean. Uh, but my little girl, she loves both of them. Whichever one I give her, whichever one is clean and free, this is the one she's gonna have. So I've also preloaded these in the freezer, and I just take them out 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes before I give it to them, and so it can have time for a little bit of it to kind of melt. So she's kind of chewing on it and getting the food and the coldness at the same time. So yeah. Or do you prefer silicone or mesh? I like both of them. It just depends on the child that you're working with. Okay. Thank you for your content. I appreciate you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Orange, best age gap in months between siblings. I like 2 years apart. That's just me. My first two children were 21 months apart. My second between my first and second is 21 months. Between my second and my third is 23 months. So and they're all grown and gone and yeah, I'm an empty nester and I'm loving it. The C-section part wasn't bad for me, but the healing was the part that got me. Make sure you take the meds they give you. Yes, definitely make sure you take the meds they give you. And don't try for the C-section. Don't try to be picking up too much and doing too much too soon. You start to feel better, like, oh yeah, I'm good, and then you bust a stitch or cause an infection because you're doing too much, or you'll be in pain because you're doing too much. Take it easy. There's a reason they tell you to take it easy. Your muscles, they have cut through muscle, and um, it, it's your core holds you up. Your core is what helps you to walk. Your core is what balances you. I had an emergency hysterectomy, but it what they didn't have to cut me. It was done vaginally, but still, I didn't realize how much my core was important, how important that was. And when I tell you on the ride home, I think we were going like 25 miles an hour in like a 50-mile zone because every bump, every turn, I was holding on and couldn't, it was hurting so bad because when you turn, you don't realize your stomach clenches to hold you up and hold you steady in that turn. Or when you hit that bump, your stomach clenches to hold you steady from, jiggling around. I did not realize how much my core muscles were needed for just little things. So please, 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 if you're having a C-section, it's not just your core. You got to be in muscle and all that stuff. Mm, it's a surgery, and having a baby vaginally and having a C-section is totally different. The result is the same. You get the baby out. That result is the same, but having a C-section is a whole lot harder than having a vaginal because those core muscles. Now, I'm not saying that having a baby vaginally, you're not gonna need those core muscles, and they need to heal too. But with a C-section, you have stitches or staples, and you have to let them heal. Sometimes, if you have a big baby, the doctor doesn't want you to lift. He doesn't want you climbing upstairs. He doesn't want. There's certain things that your doctor says don't do. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Don't even try it because it's in your best interest. I want you all to be well and healthy and be able to enjoy your babies, not have a setback. And then your baby's growing, and because your baby's growing and you're sitting over here healing, you can't hold your baby because your baby is above the weight limit that you're supposed to be carrying. I'm supposed to be bonding with my baby, and I can't even carry my baby because I got these stitches and I broke a stitch, and now I got to start all over again. Or I got an infection, now I got to start all over again. Take care of you. That's why I asked you to get a postpartum doula, to get a newborn care specialist so you can sleep at night. Just like babies, Sleep helps them to grow. Sleep helps you to heal. So get someone that can help you so that you can get plenty of rest to heal. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't mean to be preachy, but I've had three. I've had three and a hysterectomy. So, yeah. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Yay, congratulations. Okay, what did I miss? I didn't take my meds the first 3 days and was bad until I finally took them. Oh my gosh. Oh, your baby is 13 months, Diane. Okay, Wiggly Jigglies, gotcha. Yes, the Wiggly Jigglies. Okay, so congratulations. I don't know what we're saying congratulations for, but congratulations. Uh, what a great idea. Best straw sippy cup recommendation. I got one for you. Hold on. I just got it in the mail. I got one for you. I haven't even opened it. This one right here. I just got it. Um, I ordered it so I could try it on my baby girl that I have now. But this one, hold on. I guess now is a good time to open it. But I'm gonna need some scissors. Do I have scissors around here? Hold on, I'll get some scissors and I'll open this up and I will show you the parts to this. Let me get some scissors right quick and I will show you. Let me grab. Look at my drawer. There we go. There are my scissors. So I'm gonna open this. I just got it in the mail. So I'm gonna cut this out of here. Ooh, I'm not a good cutter. I need to go back to kindergarten and learn how to cut. Oh, you know what? I just saw these perforated lines. Okay. I just saw the perforated lines around the. Oh, this plastic is hard to get. Ah. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna use my scissors. This perforated line is not working with me. They are not being my friends. All right, we have instructions. Now, I must admit, I'm not one to read instructions. I'm horrible at it. But this is the bottle. Can y'all see that? Let me hold it back a little bit. You see that? And let's see, the lid comes off. This is the cleaning to clean the straw. This little thing, this goes all the way down to the bottom, so your child will have to tip it up like it's a bottle. It's a good transition. It has handles, and they're silicone, so they bend. They're easily bendable. Okay, and let me put this back down in here. Let me screw it on. Okay, so this is the lid. And there's a little spout. There's a little silicone, uh, and it's wider than the regular straw. It's if you can see that, see how flat and wide that is. You see how flat and wide that is. Let me put my hand over it so you can see how flat and wide that is. You see that? So when your child drinks, it's more like the length of the nipple of the bottle. Can you see that? So it's not round like a straw. It's flat, so it will help them to suck in. I like that. And you close it, and I think it's supposed to be. Oh, it's spill proof when closed. It's silicone. It has handles. It holds 8 ounces. It's dishwasher and sterilizer safe. Yes. Plus, plus, plus. It's the Dr. Brown's Options. And the Options bottle is the one that you can use for a colicky baby. I love this. I love this. I love this. Now, let me see. All right. So this is what I like. I want to see is this part right here. The straw comes out. That's what I wanted to see. Now, and this part comes out so you can clean it. And where's the little straw cleaner? I just had it. This little straw cleaner. Let me take that out of there. That little straw cleaner goes down in here so you can clean the straw. And we'll pull it back. Okay. All right. It probably works better with water. But let me see. This little part, you stick the straw, stick it down up in there. And that's how you clean the other end of the straw. There we go. I'm sure this works better with water and instead of it just the silicone. And this is the straw part. So we have a little, we can stick this. Okay, does that go in there? Nope, I think it goes this way. Okay, so you stick it this way and you just kind of go like that and clean it out. And when it's all clean and dry, I would hang it upside down to dry. When it's all clean and dry, you just stick that back in there, just like that. And then make sure you turn the straw the right way. I'm trying to turn it the other way. And push the straw through the hole. And on the back side, make sure it is sealed around the top. Pull it up, just like that. Make sure it's seated well. And there you go. And we put it back in there. There we have it. Now, this is the Dr. Brown's Sippy straw. In case you didn't see that, Dr. Brown's. Okay. 100% silicone handles. It's a weighted straw. Helps baby transition from bottle to cup. Yep. There you go. I love this little thing. Baby shower gift. I'm just saying, baby shower gift. Okay, so I'm going to end this. Let me make sure I answered everybody's questions so I can go. And yes, this is Dr. Brown's Nina. Dr. Brown's Milestone Sippy Straw. What's the name of that? Okay. Best sippy cup recommendation is okay. Hold on. Somebody asked me a question. He is still confused. Any advice? Okay, I'm trying to find the first part of your question. But I don't see it. Let me check down at the bottom because sometimes these things get inverted. Let me keep checking. Dr. Brown's, thank you, you're welcome. It comes with the cleaner. Wow, definitely putting that on my list. Yes, put it on your list. Put it on your list. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'll probably do a product review of it once I get my little girls to sucking out of it because I haven't I bought it so that because I saw someone else had it and I loved it. So I got it for my baby girl that I nanny for, and I'm gonna introduce her to it and see if she drinks out of it, and we'll see. That way, I can get a true feeling because she's very picky and finicky about a lot of stuff. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. Uh, I appreciate you joining me tonight. I don't see. Okay. All right. And congratulations to our winner, Loving Law Always. You guessed the right color. Sorry. The bottle fell. You guessed the right color, which was green. Can you all do me a favor before you leave? Can you on TikTok? Can you double tap the screen? Give me some likes, and on Facebook and YouTube, can you give me some likes? And on Instagram, can you hit that little heart button and give me some likes? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, Thank you. Always educating me. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes, and thank you for those of you who sent flowers and roses and gifts. Thank you so much. And if I any products, I have a lot of baby products in my baby store on, or should I say, on my baby list in my Amazon store. You can find it at amazon.com/ ask the nanny, or you can go to the link in my bio and it says my Amazon store. You click on there and it has lists of kitchen gear, has lists of baby stuff, miscellaneous stuff. I also have children's books that I love, love, love reading. There's a list of children's books in there too. So uh, look through the list, find something you like, order it, and enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate you all. Hello, my earthly doula. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry, but I'm getting ready to end. I will see you all next week on Tuesday night. No, I will see you Sunday. Sunday is my new cooking day. So it started out as cooking for, I do a lot of cooking for some of my families, and they want quick meals. So I decided Sunday is going to be my cooking day. I used to cook on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but now Sunday works for me. So Sunday afternoon around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, I do a lot of batch cooking on Sundays, which means I cook big meals, 3 or 4 different meals at one time, and I have containers that I just pack them up and throw them in the freezer because during the week I'm usually online or taking care of babies or doing consultations and I don't have time to cook. So I do my cooking on Sundays and throw them in the freezer. That way I can just go to the freezer, grab, oh, want that for lunch. Oh, want that for dinner. There's like 4 or 5 different meals in my freezer right now. And if you missed me this past Sunday, join me this Sunday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be back and I will be cooking. I can't guarantee you what I'm cooking. I usually do my meal planning before I go grocery shopping on Saturday. So I will see you all on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you can't join me on Sunday, I will see you next Tuesday uh, for another baby Q&A. So I will see you all next time. You all have a great night. And I hope you enjoyed and learned something tonight. So I'll see you all next time. Okay, let me get out of all of these broadcasts.